Salim Saab, Javed Saab, Sholay is widely considered the greatest Hindi film ever made, and certainly Salim Javed's best script. It really holds up, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. One must say, in total objectivity, leave aside the fact that we were involved with the picture.
Right.
It doesn't look like an old film.
That's true.
It's a timeless film. I mean, अभी आप जब भी उसको whenever you see it, ऐसा लगता है कि nothing is old in the film,
right,
and nothing is outdated in this film. And now when you look back, it is no more a film, it is an experience. Okay, have you had the experience of seeing Sholay?
Correct.
And it has also got its own wonderful story, how it came into existence.
That's right.
All that. It was a mere idea of 15-20 minutes.
Right.
And we had narrated to so many people, and from one place we got 10,000 rupees also as a signing amount.
Right.
But finally they all opted for some other script, and was signing amount 10,000 बहुत होते थे उस ज़माने में. We had to return back. And when Sholay जब बनने वाली थी तो we had a complete script, मजबूर. It was almost with dialogues, complete script, detailed script. But when Sippy Saab heard both Majboor and Sholay, he said that this is a restricted script. I mean, there is no scope to make it into a big film. But he realized the potential of Sholay.
Okay.
It can be made into a big film.
Right.
And he said, "Iske upar kaam karo. You start working on it."
When the two of you watched Sholay again after all these years, were there things you felt you'd like to change? It's often considered the most complete script, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. That one is perhaps not only the script, let's be honest, perhaps even the success of the film overawes you.
True.
And you dare not think that there should be any change in it. Because everything is so well appreciated.
That's right.
That how can anybody think to make a change in it?
Gee.
But I must tell you one thing, that Sholay brought a trend of multi-starrers,
right,
and big canvas films. But when we started, I very clearly remember, when we started working on the screenplay, we had no idea, because we were busy writing the script instead of thinking about other things,
true,
that it can be such a huge multi-starrer.
Right.
And gradually, as the characters develop, we realized that yes, you can have an important actor in this role and this role and this role and so on.
Right.
And there were certain characters like, say, Thakur. There was discussion of who should be the Thakur.
Right.
There was discussion about Gabbar till the last moment, as a matter of fact. Then Jai. There were so many competitors for Jai because there were two successful films, Andaz and then Sita or Geeta,
right,
behind us under the same banner.
Right.
So there were many people who were interested doing Jai. Now again, when Amitabh Bachchan was signed to play Jai, he was not such a huge star.
Correct.
But he was signed before the release of Zanjeer.
Right.
Then came Diwar in January, and Sholay came in August in '75. So by the time the picture was released, Amitabh Bachchan was also a huge star.
And didn't you all have a hand in Amitabh being cast in Sholay? Didn't you have a screening of Zanjeer for the Sippies?
Yeah, of course. Because we were aware of his talent, and we knew that here is a great actor.
We had seen
doing
his
wrong
work.
films.
I mean, and by that time nobody had seen him in these kind of a roles. But since we wrote Zanjeer, we could gauge his potential, and we were very sure that he will be the best choice for that role.
Right. When Sholay originally released in 1975, it was famously a resounding flop. The Sippies wanted to go into damage control, but the two of you apparently said nothing should be changed. You even took out an ad in trade papers guaranteeing or pretty much
it was
assuring.
An ad. It was an ad.
It was an ad.
That we had claimed. That time the maximum business was done by Hathi Mere Saathi.
Right.
90 lakhs per territory.
Right.
So we just went ahead about 10 lakhs, and we said Sholay will do more than 1 crore rupees in each territory. And people started making fun of that, because by the time the news was all over that film is not doing well.
जी.
So that थे कि सारे all India का business बता रहे होंगे, ये 1 crore जो है ये all India का business होगा. And धीरे we went wrong, and we went terribly wrong. वो 2.5-3 crore का business किया उसने per territory.
And trade magazine,
टिकट क्या था? 10 रुपए टिकट था.
Particularly a trade magazine had taken out a supplement on Wednesday, on the first Wednesday of Sholay, and it was titled, the supplement was titled, Why Sholay Has Flopped.
Right.
And they analyzed in a most rational, logical manner that such a picture could have never be a success.
Okay.
There were many people who, in an extremely sympathetic manner,
Right.
explained to us why this picture, it was beyond possibility for that film to run because everything was wrong.
Right.
The emotions are negative, the film is gruesome, the villain has a weak voice, and the casting is wrong, the basic thrust of the story is misplaced, and so on and so forth. But they proved to be wrong.
Right.
और जो criticism जो थे उसके
जी.
वो finally proved so wrong. For example, कि such a big star का धर्मेंद्र, that time धर्मेंद्र was a superstar.
जी.
धर्मेंद्र, अमिताभ बच्चन, संजीव कुमार, उनके सामने आपने एक नया विलन खड़ा किया है. How it will be accepted?
Right.
वो बेवा की शादी का जिक्र करते हैं आप उसके अंदर, समझे, आपकी उस शादी के लिए चला गया, which is that time it was not done. I
Right.
mean you had to be very careful about touching these problems.
Right.
और यही सारी चीजें उसमें अप्रिशिएट हुई.
जी.
और ही बिकेम ऑलमोस्ट, जब इतना बड़ा कोई विलन आया ही नहीं.
Right. Right.
And then one major film star who is perhaps totally devoid of sense of humor. So he said, you see, you have given negative feeling. Now, if a friend has asked a friend that I want to marry this girl,
Right.
and you go and talk, it would have been an extremely emotional scene.
Right.
Where he would have said, Mausi, my friend is a saint. Please. Instead of that, he goes and destroys this marriage and says negative things about her. Do you think it is funny?
Right.
It is villainous. So these are the explanations we have faced.
You know, as a team, the two of you were famous for giving narrations of your scripts to actors, to directors. Do you remember the reactions from the actors from
Very good.
to Sholay?
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very
And
good.
two of the actors, one was Sanjeev, another was
You know, I would-
Amitabh Bachchan, who said after hearing the script that I want to play Gabbar.
Right. Right.
Everybody said that.
Correct.
कि we want to play. और उन्होंने संजीव खान ने कहा कि I will shave my head, I'll put like this, I'll do makeup like this and all that, but I want to play this role.
Okay.
But since he used to play hero and all that, I mean that will always disrupt,
Right.
playing a negative role. So, but we were very clear about the casting also. कि Amitabh will do that. It was not an interchangeable casting.
Right.
It was not. I mean, the casting was absolutely appropriate.
I have to ask, as writers, did you all have a lot of clout in terms of casting, as far as casting was considered?
But
No, we
cloud
had
will not be
all
the
these
right
people
word.
in mind.
Cloud means has certain threat in it. That should not be used. But yes, the people we work with very closely, like
sure.
Ramesh Sippy, like Yash Chopra.
Ji.
So our participation and our opinion was important in every factor.
Okay.
And they would take it very seriously, and it mattered.
Okay.
We had such character chiseled out, and we had decided from the beginning कि कौन ये role करेगा, कौन ये role करेगा. Choice, so there was no choice.
Okay.
Like you are doing this role, you are doing this role, you are doing this role.
Right.
So normally उसमें बहुत confusion होता है. और confusion when we were 100% decided and clear about it, उसके बावजूद भी हुआ
Right.
कि मैं ये role कर लूँ, मैं वो role कर लूँ. Everybody, all these roles were so equally, good.
Strong,
That,
that's right.
they used to get into confusion for a day or two, but there was no choice, of course. I mean, they were told what to do.
Okay. You were on the set as well while they were making Sholay, weren't you?
Yes.
Can you talk about that experience? And was it a watertight script that you all delivered? Were you all on the set as consultants? As today happens, there are improvisations constantly. Actors want to add to the script. Director wants to make changes. What role did you all play on the set?
Again, I must tell you, when for the first time we went to Bangalore, some of the actors, again, no names,
Right.
who were rather convinced about the script, they said, sir, Mr. Ramesh Sippy has taken a totally wrong location. This picture is destroyed
Okay.
because he has come to the wrong place. This should have been somewhere in Rajasthan. Instead of Rajasthan, he has come to a place where greenery and there are rocks and so on and so forth. The whole image is totally destroyed and shattered.
Right.
Anyway, ultimately they learned to live with that image.
Right.
But there was no changes. The dialogue, except for one scene, where Dharamji is drinking and he asks Jai,
Right.
Veeru asks Jai to go and talk to Mausi about the marriage. That's the only scene where there is some improvisation.
Okay.
Thanks to Dharamji.
Right.
Because he was improvising, so one couldn't say anything to him.
Sure.
Otherwise, rest of the film, with commas and full stop, is
Okay.
the same picture.
Okay.
Sometimes you have an edge, you know, like this. हाँ, this is better. Okay. तो हम जब सीन डिस्कस करते थे, तो उसमें होता था ये हो सकता है, ये हो सकता है. But after discussing it so long that we used to come to the right thing. That was one big advantage working together.